How long were you in there for?
Not even 24 hours.
Oh, wow. But you started getting sick already?
Oh, yeah. I've been doing that fucking fentanyl shit.
Fuck! Are you fucking shitting me? Oh, dude.
I've been not shooting it up. I smoke it.
You smoke? I didn't know you could smoke fentanyl.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
You can smoke heroin, you can smoke all that.
Yeah, I know they smoke all that stuff. But fentanyl, I didn't know they could smoke it.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's pure white. It's white. Like heroin's like brown. So when you go buy like caps and you know like they give you the white ones, it's...
So you know, like as somebody taking it, it's not like they don't know, oh wow, like I wonder if this is fentanyl.
Yeah, they know.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Well, obviously you know. Oh, babe. Now can I ask you, like why...
Yeah, go ahead.
Why fentanyl instead of...
heroin?
Yes.
Because it's stronger. And once you start doing it, you don't feel the other shit because it's weaker.
Shit.
You know
what? I've been doing so much research on this just because I've been sitting at the jail for so many years and I've seen so many people come out sick.
Yeah.
I'm like, something is just so wrong here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we could be doing so much better.
And there's no help for none of this. Like if you go to like DEF, they'll make you sit there and wait, and then you'll wait till the morning. In the morning, there's no open bed. They'll tell you to leave.
So if you're hooked on fentanyl right now, which could kill you in a minute, you cannot go and get help right now.
Nope. Nowhere. Anywhere you go, with all the money that they have and all the stuff that they pass.
Yep.
There is nowhere you can go to get help for detox.
Holy motherfucker me.
If you ever try to start something up, you could probably get off with a lot of shit to help people, to get grants and stuff to start.
See, there's a friend of mine that I'm talking to. She's a really, really dear friend of mine, and she's really big into supporting the recovery community. And there's like weird ideas that we were talking about, and I really think you're on to something there.
Yeah.
Because
the epidemic down here is just up north. They have so much stuff for help. They have fentanyl clinics. They have so many places to help people. You know, because it's hit so hard up there. The heroin hit so hard up there in the 70s and 80s that they have help. But down here, they have nothing. They have no help for people.
Honest to God, I really believe.
Can I put this window down?
Yeah. Actually, I don't know. That might be child safety. That one.
Oh, okay. Or just any window, just a little bit because it's cold.
Oh, here, let me turn the air off. Do you want me to get you on fresh air? Okay. There we go.
There we go. So yeah, if you ever got help or got like grants for doing that, you'll probably get a lot of people supporting you.
Oh my God.
For recovery.
Now, and
people with no insurance, no insurance, stuff like that.
Yeah. Now I found online, I don't know if you're familiar with the Suboxone or not.
Yeah. But see, that Suboxone doesn't help people that have done fentanyl.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, because it doesn't cover that kind of withdrawal.
And let me tell you what I read. This doctor, he's in Boca. His name is Dr. Scanlon. And the reason he's a freaking miracle is because he was an addict.
Right.
And they had him on the Suboxone, and his people were like, look, if you ever plan on practicing medicine again, you need to get off the Suboxone.
Yeah.
Get real. You need to get to meetings, do whatever it takes.
Suboxone is the same thing as doing opiate.
I know.
It's the same thing.
But they're trying to sell it. They're trying to sell it as it's not.
Yeah.
And they're trying to say so much crap.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that it saves people's lives, and that if you cannot stop, at least it can help you go to work, get your life together, like all that stuff.
Yeah.
But there's so many other bad things. But let me tell you what I learned in this article that Dr. Scanlon wrote. Now, P.S., he is literally like the only one that's trying to figure out how to detox somebody off of Suboxone.
Yeah.
And he's discovered you have to do 2 separate detoxes.
Yeah.
Or it's actually 3.
It's actually, I've heard it's a worse detox
yes!
than it is getting off
Oh
of
my
heroin
God,
and pills.
it's so bad. Everybody I speak to, and then after reading the doctor's article, I knew that they weren't full of shit.
No, he's
You know,
absolutely true.
absolutely true.
It's the hardest thing to get off of is Suboxone.
And
it's like they made it stronger.
Yes, and see the thing is, the way it attaches to the opiate receptors is different than normal opiates.
Yeah, because they'll go away after a while, and they'll go away. But Suboxone sticks to it.
It sticks to it, exactly. And what he found was you need just like 10 days alone to detox from the mu receptors.
Yeah.
Then you need another like 28 days to detox from the kappa receptors. And the freaking, you know when you take a drug test and the metabolite shows up, you know, it's not really the stuff, but that's what proves it.
Yeah.
Apparently, like the byproduct or the metabolite for the freaking Suboxone also messes with your opioid receptors.
Oh, wow.
So if you're only on the Suboxone for a little bit, it's not that big deal.
But if you've been on it for years.
Yes, he said the buildup of the freaking, like the byproduct, the metabolites, is like off
You
the
can turn the
freaking
AC on a little bit.
Okay, you got it. I know it's hard to get regulated. God damn. Okay, this is the other thing I found out in his article. You know how they said, oh, Suboxone, you can't abuse it because we put the Narcan, naloxone shit in there?
Yeah.
It's not even, the dose in there is not strong enough to beat the buprenorphine.
No.
And they said the only thing stronger to kick the buprenorphine off the freaking opioid receptor is fentanyl.
Yeah.
They said fentanyl is the king of the hill.
Yeah, that's
so
why.
now that makes sense. So now if your brain's already juiced up with the fentanyl, there's no way the bupe is strong enough to kick it off.
To kick it off, yeah.
Fuck.
So now they got to come up with something to get people off detox off of fentanyl.
Oh,
and it's got to be
God.
it's got to be stronger than the Suboxone.
Oh my God. So this right now we're only hitting like the iceberg right now, the tip of the iceberg. This isn't even.
No, they just now with the pill mills. They thought it was bad with the pill mills. They had nothing. They had no idea what they were.
So the shitstorm that's coming is going to be worse than the shitstorm that we've already been through
right now. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Now, what percentage, just guesstimate, do you think are people like are on fentanyl, like let's say in this area right now, like that it's their actual preference that they seek it?
I would say like out of 100%, maybe like 45.
Jesus.
Half, probably half.
And then all it's going to take is one day the heroin dealer doesn't have the actual heroin, but has the fentanyl. They try that.
And the thing about fentanyl that you can order fentanyl off online. Okay, if you have a doctor, you can order fentanyl. Okay, fentanyl does not have to be prescribed. And these dealers, I can go get a cap of fentanyl for $10. Okay, instead of going to get a cap of heroin for $20.
Oh fuck.
So the fentanyl is cheaper.
Oh fuck.
Than the heroin.
So the heroin, which was cheaper than the pills, now the fentanyl is cheaper than the heroin.
Yeah.
So now the fentanyl's going Uber on heroin's ass.
Yeah, because it's way cheaper. Because I can go down to Tamarind and get caps for $10 instead of going to pay $20 to somebody for a caps of heroin.
Oh fuck. This is so horribly bad on so many levels.
Yeah.
Now, why does the fentanyl instantly kill some people?
Because they shoot it up and they put too much.
Okay, but smoking it
when you smoke it, you can smoke like 5 caps and it'll make you nod out, but it will not kill you because you're not really getting all of the.
Is there a chance to kill you, or it's just lower?
It's just lower
than banging it.
Lower. When you bang it, it hits your system. You know what I mean?
ASAP.
Yeah. I mean, banging anything is absolutely the worst.
It's going right to the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. So, okay, you said that you can order fentanyl online. That means that you actually order it yourself, or the doctor puts in a prescription for it, or how does
somebody, I don't know how that works, but I know that you can buy it.
Okay.
So
it's not like rocket science to get a hold of the shit.
No,
pretty much.
No, and it's cheaper. Like they caught a guy up in Port St. Lucie with like 10 pounds of it.
So if I'm a dealer and I can get the stuff cheaper,
if you can get an ounce of heroin for, let's the number, $900.
Okay.
You can get a fucking ounce of fentanyl for $600.
Oh my
Which
God.
one are you gonna buy?
Oh my God. And then, oh Jesus.
And you're gonna make as much money as you would have made off of the $900. You're gonna double your money off of the $600.
Fucking hell.
So,
oh my gosh.
you know.
Now, the detox off of what you're on right now, would you say it's similar to heroin?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same.
like a heroin kick.
It's all the same. It's all the same. You get the jitters, you get the
So if
the
you
sweats.
were to take like clonidine, have you ever heard of clonidine? I think
I've
it's like
heard
blood
about it.
pressure lowering or
Yeah,
something.
But from everybody that I hear, it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
But they also have heroin that's called China White. When you smoke it, it's like purple. It's like it burns. It's white. You know, it's like fentanyl. It's
Okay.
white, but it's not fentanyl.
You know, I gotta say, my boyfriend and I did not know this for years, which is insane, but I didn't know anything about heroin. He was on heroin for 30 years. 9 of it, the last 9 that I knew him for, I didn't know about it for the first 6 years out of the 9, because it just made him normal.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, he
That's
did
all it is.
fall
That's all it
asleep at
does.
some weird times, that I gotta say. But besides that, there was no
signs of
there
it.
was
Like to
nothing.
me, what it does, it makes me act normal.
And the
I don't
thing
do it to
was
get
is
high.
that he was sniffing it. I didn't find out about it until he completely lost his job, and then money started disappearing, and then I hid all the money, and then he started getting so sick. He was like, "Look, I got to tell you what's going on right now," and it was horrible. I didn't understand any of it.
You or me?
I just left him in a room. I didn't understand that he couldn't get up, that he couldn't. I just left him there for like 3 days.
That's the worst.
And I mean, I left like food and water and brought it in. He would like beg me to help him. You know, he's like, "Please, you need to go buy me some heroin." I'm like, "Go fuck yourself," you know? I was just so mad on so many levels because I just didn't know.
Yeah, that's the worst.
And
that's the worst.
I wish I understood that now going back, but I didn't.
Yeah.
But see, this is what happened. He was sniffing it forever. So my next
Can
question
I see
is...
my phone for a second?
Oh, yeah. You are here. My next question is, so he's sniffing heroin for his whole life, staying stable even though he's blowing through $60 a day or whatever.
That's it?
But then, I don't even know. I think he was doing like 3 little baggies a day with the little teeniest straw you've ever seen in your entire life.
Yeah.
And, but then, somehow, some way, he got over onto the Roxys.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the next
They were
thing you
cheaper.
know,
It's because they were cheaper.
he starts shooting them. And everybody coming out of jail said the same thing. They started popping them, then smoking them. No, snorting them, smoking them, then shooting them.
Yeah.
It was everybody. Like,
Yeah.
and even the ones that I met the first time they came out of jail saying, "I will never shoot it, I'll only smoke it." Like, the 5th time I saw them coming out of jail, then they were shooting it. Like, it was just, why did the Roxys make people shoot it? Do you have any idea?
I have no idea why.
There's something, I really believe there's something in those Roxys and Oxys. Unless they just gave them too much to begin with. Maybe that's what it was. They put them on too high doses. And then their tolerance got up. It's just so crazy.